Today's 2-minute fairy tale comes from Syria. It's got monsters, princesses, self-mutilation, and bad brothers. The flowers that vanished in the night. There's a king who's got 3 sons, but he's also got a magic garden that has this one amazing flower in it. Its perfume could revive the weariest soul, its grace could enchant the most jaded beholder. The blooms of this flower start to disappear in the night, so the king sends his first son out to stay up and watch and find out who's taking them. The son sets out some mattresses, soft furniture, and he falls asleep before the flower gets taken. The second son does the same thing. The third son purposely sits on hard rocks, cuts his arm, and rubs salt into the wound to keep himself awake with the pain. Hardcore. He sees the culprit, which is a Madrid, which is like a demon, and he wounds it with his sword, but it gets away. But the next day, he and his brothers follow the blood trail to find the monster, and it leads to a well. The first 2 brothers are too scared to go down the well, but the third does. He finds this huge chamber where there's a beautiful girl sitting there with the monster's head on her lap. She's wearing all the flowers he stole, and she looks at the prince like, help me, help me. And she kind of nods at this sword on the ground, but he doesn't want to kill the monster while he's sleeping because that's shameful, so he wakes the monster up, then kills him. He takes the girl to the entrance where there's a white ram and a black ram. He puts her on the white ram, and the white ram jumps up out of the well. Well, the brothers see her and they're like, she's hot, we're gonna take her home. And they just take her and leave their brother there. The brother gets on the black ram and sinks down into this like weird shadowy underworld. He ends up not only saving these baby birds from a snake that's gonna kill them, but he cuts up the snake and feeds it to the birds, and then their parent comes and it's a griffin, and he's like, what can I do for you to repay you? He's like, get me out of here. For her to fly him back up to the earth though, she needs a whole sheep for every layer of the earth, and he feeds them to her, but then they get to the top and he's out of sheep, so he cuts off his own whole ass leg. Like, here, this is all I got. And the griffin's like, oh dude, no. She manages enough strength to get to the surface, and then she puts his leg back, licks it with her magic tongue so it knits together, and she's like, you didn't need to do that. He goes home, his father weeps with joy, he marries the princess, and the brothers leave the country in shame. As always, check out my fairy tale retelling, Dust Spells, and my podcast. All the links are in the bio.